this table right now. And then once you get that, just watch it go up and down.
Now we're going to start to see some more altered board aspects here. The barrels are just not as aggressive as they're supposed to be. The barrels at this point are actually supposed to be moving a lot faster than they really are.
Actually, that second barrel should have gone down the ladder there. It never goes all the way across the side.
It's too much slower than very slow.
Yeah, it's slow. For level 5, it's very slow. Those barrels should be, they're more aggressive on level 1. Those first two that come down, they automatically come down that first ladder there, that second ladder where that big one just went down. They automatically come down that ladder. You can get 3 on that first level depending on how you move.
So the barrels are not being aggressive and they're moving really slow.
It does look really slow.
They are slow. For level 5.
That was a death right there.
For level 5, yeah. See, because those wild barrels are fast. They
Can you see that again?
Yeah.
We want to rewind that part.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's that's like a sprite perfect jump.
That was a little too perfect for me.
No, there's a lot of stuff there when you start watching this tape. It doesn't make sense.
Go back a little further.
A little more. This is a very slow rewind. Yeah. It's a professional's camera. This is not a Walmart camera.
Oh, that is
Yeah, that
way.
no.
That's
No, I call BS on that. The hitbox alone. Unless he's sitting at a computer playing this emulated with save states, ultimate slowdown. No.
And Kelly, remember, we're hearing that the joystick moves differently at
Then
times than Mario
what you're actually looking at. You see, that's the thing that's what I told Walter. I told Bill, or actually, I forgot who I told. I told you, Robert. I said Walter's so stupid. Before he went through all this big spiel and tried to embarrass Bill, I could have actually taped a main game with save state, put it direct feed through a monitor, put it in a cabinet, and had 1,000,000 points. Like, you have to go through and analyze this stuff because there's so much stuff you can do to cheat if you really want to.
this stage you called the barrels being very slow, and that you can see they're pretty darn slow. And maybe he really could pull off a jump like that with the barrels going that damn slow.
Well, see, no, that's the problem. But that's not normal gameplay. See, if you're just watching it straight because he didn't die, therefore the game is real. That's not what we're talking about. There's things that isn't right. This isn't level 5. This isn't as hard as level 5 is. It's a lot easier.
We all just missed something. Let's rewind this to the start of the pegboard. The question is particularly a culprit in that his hands and the joystick are moving differently than how Mario's moving on the screen, and y'all just gotta listen for it. Right there.
Yeah.
Right there.
He didn't move when he.
Yeah, he's doing it when he goes up the ladder.
Yeah.
So he's obviously doing something to make himself.
Right there. That was 3 clicks. That was 3 clicks for one move.
He's doing it and down the way down too.
Well, hold on. Let's pause for a second.
Can we do that?
When he's going up the ladder and he pressed 3 clicks going up constant,
He may go left, right, and up.
this is a 4-way joystick, right?
Yeah, you can't. If
So
you,
therefore,
he would stop. If he hits the joystick, he would stop.
In any direction other than up, he'd stop and
He'd
go
stop.
down, right? So how is he clicking it 3 times and keep moving straight up?
Did he let it go back to a neutral position and?
No, he was going up continuous.
Maybe he has a diagonal and it's modified.
Yeah, because that's what I mean. See, that's what we're talking about the joystick. There has to be something where because when if he's holding the joystick apart from what direction he's going, if you hear that click, you hear it going. Everybody knows that feeling when you hit the click.
Yeah.
To go up the ladder, you have to hold. You can't. You have to hold it so that micro switch is being clicked so he moves out constantly. You can't hear that click 2 or 3 times.
Top level,
You can't do that. Something is wrong with it.
Well, maybe he's
we already got that.
maybe he's moved the switches in so that he can pull off getting the diagonals, and then you would hear those clicks if you wanted to move the sideways. He could still be going up, and that's him slamming the joystick to the side to get those sides.
How many different revisions of boards are there for Donkey Kong?
There's a few different ones out there on TK.
I mean, legitimate.
I was just talking. There's only TKG 4 ROMs, but there's different. I don't know what the numbers mean on the boards. Like I was talking to Greg earlier about this. Like there's 14, 15, 16, 17 at the end of the regular boards.
Maybe it's just slight revisions in circuitry that might.
No, the gameplay shouldn't be like that.
That would be beneficial if we had someone from Nintendo who worked on this game and go like, nope, I know the code inside out.
No, you can't. They don't. And it's like when you're playing the game is not the same thing as looking at code.
I don't mean to make this.
No, just
go around,
forward, fast forward that shit.
When he's going up the middle ladder there, there's some other clicks.
Yeah, see how
Usually
it.
that's-
Up and down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he stop moving up? At
I think he's doing
all?
it up every one. He's going up and then.
I mean, that was pretty fast clicks, but did he stop moving at all?
No,
No.
continuous motion. Like, how can he do that?
Yeah, so he's got it so he can hit the sideways and still keep going up.
Well, that or
Don't know
either,
how, but-
well, either that or he's actually just having the main recording played back. Like, there's other ways it could explain. He's trying to modify the sound for the actual gameplay and actually videotaping something panned in and playing in the cabinet. Like, there's lots of ways to explain it because, like, how I don't know how.
But if you're going to do that, why not do it right?
Well, no, he didn't do it right. That's the whole point. He made these mistakes. Whether he's trying to make, because he shouldn't be able to move. You cannot, because it's a micro switch. As soon as you release that micro switch, your guy stops. You cannot move with that thing. And even if you had an 8-way
If you took the Donkey Kong funspot and took the 4-way restrictor off it,
Yeah, let's do
and make it an 8-way,
you would still not be able to get to a sideways motion without canceling the up.
yeah.
So something's up with the switches too.
Well, yeah. See, that's the thing. But that's you know, that or there's something else with the code to affect that he can do this. Like, that doesn't make any sense that he can hit those clicks and actually have his guy move, because there's no way you can duplicate that. As soon as you let go of that micro switch, even on an 8-way, say you put the Super Mario 8-way in there, it's got to go one way or the other. And the thing about 8-way joysticks is that they'll override because it's a two things simultaneously. I don't know what it would actually do, but like, you can't, like, and especially with that slam like that. When you're slamming that, you know, when you slam that Nintendo joystick to make that sound, you have to be slamming up, down, left, or right. And even if it was an 8-way, to hold the two things together, so it can't go left or it can't go right because it's a diagonal up. It has to go up. Like, if you're slamming it like that, there's got to be some type of pause or stop in the middle. I don't.
There would normally.
There would have to be. There would have to
I
be.
played in this
Most of the time with a joystick, like if you play Pac-Man on MAME, what happens is a lot of times if you hit a diagonal, your man stops because it gets both inputs.
It gets confused.
It doesn't know which one to do. It can't.
Or it'll
register
keep
both
going
at
the
same
one
time.
direction.
On the arcade,
No, it won't. On Pac-Man it stops.
It won't
I've
do
done
that.
it on an arcade machine. Someone put an 8-way joystick in this craptacular.
It'll go the direction that
They
it
was
can
trying to
go.
sell for,
But
like,
you can't make that noise as if you hit it going another direction, having not
Pac-Man
stop
will
though.
continue in the direction if it's in the direction that you're already heading.
I'm trying to go up and I end up hitting up right. I'm like, what are you doing? So, up, damn you!
Well, actually, let's put the 1049 in because I haven't seen. Let's see if there's anything similar like this going on in this tape because I haven't seen the tape.
This is not the 1049.
No, this is the 1006. This is the only one that we had access to see.
Wait, before we stop, there's something to watch on this board.
Okay,
I want to draw
brothers,
Robert's attention.
I'll wait until you're ready.
This is
Okay, Robert.
But do you
on
agree
this
though?
board,
There is something wrong with the
Weeby's
video
gonna
and
make
the sound and stuff. It
more
doesn't
waves.
match up to
I
what
want
you're
you to
watching.
ask yourself
Short
as you
of
watch this board, has the
Colin,
hitbox been reduced?
something
We're
wrong
actually
with
going
the
to see him
board.
hit a barrel
Well,
and
actually-
not die.
Yeah, let's go that, and then we'll fast forward to that 17. That 17 where he outruns that barrel, and you'll see what I mean, or that fireball on.
Reducing the collision of your sprite.
This is a high profile.
What are we looking for here, bud?
The side it hits a.
We're going to see more lazy jumps. We're asking ourselves, is the hitbox reduced? And we're going to see him hit a barrel, maybe, and he's not going to die.
Like jumping, he's gonna fall through or jump through a barrel and not die.
Would the fact that the screen is on an angle make a bit of a difference?
No, it's just so he can get it in the camera.
Oh man, yeah.
See, that's the one he did earlier in the game, that jump. He did that one earlier and he got by. Like, you can't do that, like, you can't duplicate that jump. This one here you can very carefully, but you have to jump away from that thing when you're jumping over it, and then make a quick straight up and down jump to get by that split.
Is there anything else on this board? I want to see that jump one more time.
Nothing else on this.
I mean, the only thing I don't like is it's like he's not
on the
even,
next board.
like you calling him lazy, he's not even trying on
Well,
the
there's no,
first barrel.
that's a panic, eh? Well, you should be panicked because
Yeah.
if you see that and you have to be exact on the timing to get that. You can do it if you're
He's
lucky.
jumping the first barrel like it's the only one.
Yeah.
That's not even, no way.
Is there a way we can do frame by frame?
Hey Dave,
Hey, what?
in that case, wouldn't he have been jumping to the right with the barrel?
Well, that's the way you do it. We know that.
Yeah. See, that's the only way you can make that jump. You can make that jump, but you can't do it
Not
straight up
that
like
way,
that.
no.
Straight up.
Robert, you know what's great? When we get to like level 16 or 17, he has the speed so screwed up and altered. He's going to do that move, which is a standard Donkey Kong move, and almost kill himself.
Because the
everything's
barrels
in
are
the wrong
moving too
spot.
slow.
Even if you could pull off that jump standing up, he would be landing right on that back edge of that
That
first
barrel.
barrel.
We need frame advance.
That
for
was
this.
not even trying to
So
do
go
that.
do.
We
Oh,
don't
look,
know.
you see, it flips right in the barrel.
Yeah, if you analyze it like that, you could probably see because that just doesn't make any sense. Because I kept seeing all these jumps. Like, I was watching it, and it took me all. Because remember when I was trying to figure out what the fuck is he doing? I said his kill ratio. I couldn't figure out what the language was because I was watching it and I tried to duplicate it. And I tried and I tried and I tried, and then finally it's like you can't
It's just the
fucking
size of your
you
sprite.
can't
You reduce
fucking
the
do
size of the
it.
sprite.
It's impossible.
Instead of being 100%, it's 75%.
Something's reduced and the timing is
Yeah.
different, so you can't do that shit on a normal Donkey Kong. So I don't know what to.
Where is
Well, that means nothing. You can reprogram the boards. You have to check the board and read every. What happens is every one of those chips has a checksum digit. I talked to Big Word about other people. If it's a real regular code board, it'll spit out a number and it's always the same universally if it's the right code.
way around
If it changes,
You can still change it so that if you make a change to the
What does he do?
it's still
Magic. I'm just going to put the card in the game.
Alright, this is one hell of
Get a
a...
good shot of his
If he
garage
doesn't
door.
know he's going to break the world record, this is one hell of an introduction for a warm-up game. I mean, what... Is he doing this on every play? I mean...
Mind you, after all this crap he goes through, he's going to spend another 10 minutes to slow the board. And after all that, there's going to be a break, and you don't even see the game being turned on.
that's ridiculous, man.
Which I think is a
Because
joke.
it takes 15 seconds to plug the board in if you want to play.
And I wouldn't
Oh
say
no,
crap,
he's
I'd
making
say
a point of
he's...
saying, oh, I
he's
hate
bullshit.
this.
Go back,
Yeah.
move it over to the right, move it over to the right.
Like this side is D94307 R, whatever that means.
Something this,
Revision maybe? Yeah. Come on.
something this technical. I would have a second person there to put the word always on camera.
Now, where's the tape of him doing this and the game only goes to 200,000 and he turns it off and plays again? I mean...
Oh, this was taken over another submission because at the end, you see him doing some more stuff from like another
Legitimate,
thing.
non-painted Donkey Kong board.
Did he say non-painted?
Non-tainted.
You can't tell from this.
Right now.
That doesn't tell you anything. You can't tell till the game is played.
Why would you even say that?
Because it's just,
He's under suspicion, man.
Because he's had scores rejected, he's got 20
Not against the rules. Say whatever you want.
Yeah.
Verify this with the board.
He's got boxes with Roy Schultz return address
Maybe I can try
next
one
to the
thing.
board.
So right now, how do we
Actually,
know?
I got a point here.
Is that a different board?
Let's see his harness.
Is that... Yeah.
Probably with the box full door.
That's probably so.
How do we know he didn't?
That's all Donkey Kong boards right there. That's Donkey Kong boards.
You see Roy Schultz stay with a box on crack up.
is that?
Look how he put down. Look how he put down his camcorder, and you don't see anything but the bottom of the thing. How do we know he
See,
didn't replace
it's
the
the
board?
power cable. There's only one way you can plug that board in. If it's the original, it's also the connectors that you
Watch
can
how he plugs it in, he shows you.
Oh yeah, he goes laborious.
No, just so you know, I can tell you if it's bogus right now off the start. Those are Nintendo boards. A box full of them. I'll tell you if this is actually a real board or not when he plugs in, because if it's missing the power cable, it won't power up if he's got the new harness.
Well, that's a little fishy.
Oh, by the way, just from a curious perspective,
No, this would be very simple to
the board
explain.
is off camera.
Yeah.
So he just tainted the recording. The board
Yeah, I
is
know.
off
I
camera.
already mentioned that comment before when he put.
Does he show the board plugged in?
He's gonna plug it in.
Can you just, if you let me see it, show me plugged in.
It'll take him a few minutes, but
No, I just want to see what his harness looks like, because that board will not play right now with the way if he's using the wrong harness.
Oh, look at that focusing issues, and it was perfectly focused.
Yeah, the power cable it won't play. He has to have the old style harness. That's not.
Whoa!
How's he plugging it in?
He puts it in the side. He has like 3 cables or 4 cables. Oh, I hate this. This is so hard to do. You watch.
It was too blurry. Why was it going on focus?
See why?
Autofocus.
It's hard to tell whether he's got the old style or new style board. Did he plug that in? How did he plug it in?
Oh, no, not yet. He's still going about that.